So, NBA 2K15, episode one, because I said one did work on that. No 1.5.
We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Dallas Mavericks. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Keller.
Nowinski, or however you pronounce it, so here we go.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Utah. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Favors, and it's Exum in at the point.
Yeah.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket. Dante Exum is one of the highest drafted international players in history, despite being relatively unknown. Not many scouts had seen a lot of him in person.
Look at his face.
The big performances at the Hoop Summit and the FIBA Under-19 Championships helped solidify his stock as a top prospect.
We're only down by 2.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
What were we going to say? But we're
Dante Exum, since age 15, a member of the Australian senior men's basketball team, the youngest player to join the team in 30 years.
Yeah, you know, he's proven himself at a very high level, Kevin, based on that Australian senior men's national team experience. And, you know, just watching him play,
I'm back.
you can see that he's
wow,
what a play.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Wow. That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Hayward kicks to Exum to the left wing. Hayward dishes to Exum. Here's Burks. Goes back up.
Yeah.
Goes up again.
Anything I lose, I'm going to upload. I'm not going to be
Burks.
Johnny Superb Man, where I upload everything I win, and then I don't.
They set the pick. Here's Exum. Missed it, even after
I
all
beat him
those
one-on-one,
chances.
and he didn't upload
Chandler, the pass to Rondo. Ellis kicks to Chandler.
Yeah, I do it.
Nowitzki outside. 1 second left. That's good on the jump shot. And off we go at close game. Now starting the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Now, this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward.
I got no points.
And it's
so
Rondo
in
in the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, but
Jazz
it worked,
leading
so
by
but
3.
You can play me a little
You know, one thing you
and
like
it's over.
look at this young Jazz team is the size that's already in place there. Not only size, but good, young, strong players that have some athleticism. And that'll serve you well when you do make your way to the playoffs, because it allows you to play playoff type basketball, which is usually more physical and played more in the half court.
Here's Nowitzki. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
Inside to Favors. And the shot is good. Favors got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
They can go 2 for 1.
They need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
And the shot is good.
I did not
They're doing much better now. I mean, in the first quarter, they converted less than 30% of their field goals. They've bounced back nicely here.
Nick,
Jazz leading by 7.
Used,
7 second difference, shot and game clock.
And Dirk Nowitzki,
Burks with it.
He's got a really
picked up by Ellis.
Like if you watch him play in
the
real
pass
life,
to Favors. Shoots from the baseline.
Well, it kind of is.
And again, it's Utah.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. 14 seconds. The shot by Hayward, wide open. And that does it for the first half of play. Utah out in front, up 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half.
Look at Rondo. Look at Rondo.
3 and Favors the 4. Exum and Burks, they're back there.
Rondo.
And it's Gobert in the 5 spot.
Come on, Ray John.
Well, it's been said about Rajon Rondo
serious?
that he's the smartest guy in the room and
He missed both.
also might be the most stubborn.
Rondo,
he's got a terrific
honestly,
IQ for the game, but he's
you
opinionated.
don't deserve to be a 79
We've seen him
overall.
butt heads with coaches
Honestly,
in high school,
2 years,
college, and the pros, but that
2
certainly
years
doesn't
ago,
take away from his greatness.
2 years
He's
ago
a
in
winner,
this game, he was an
a
87,
champion,
and then now he's
and
a
a terrific
79,
point.
and he's going to
Well,
keep dropping.
you're right. It has fueled his rise. Whether it was at Kentucky, growing up in Louisville, or certainly playing with the Boston Celtics. Among some very important players, Hall of Famers like Allen and Garnett and Paul Pierce. He made a little of that just to kind of clear the clutter and show that he could be a leader. Pass to Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Burks has got 10.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Nobody near Parsons. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Parsons got it back down to single digits for the man.
We're getting closer. That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Rondo has said he'd like to be a coach when his playing days are done, despite his dust-ups with former coach Doc Rivers. You know, he says he studied his ways and learned a lot from him. Definitely a lot of respect there.
And he gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Yeah, good do that.
Burks dishes to Favors. Exum kicks to Favors. Here's Burks. They get the rebound. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good on the triple. Hayward's got 6.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision. You see they had an open shot outside and get it
Hit the 3 at the buzzer beater. But at the buzzer beater, it gets
down
us the
double
momentum.
digits. It may be difficult.
Is there a chance for momentum to lose this game?
Mavericks trailed by 11. The forwards are Parsons and Dirk. Ellis is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Jazz?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jazz leading by 13. .124 left to play here in the fourth. Exum passes to Favors. That's good. And the Jazz lead
we're down by 15 points.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for Utah.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you
That's
might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Exum dishes to Favors.
You gotta screenshot that.
To Hayward. Down low. Here's Burks.
Oh yeah, I forgot
And a
about that.
strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the
I
season,
hit the 3.
it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Here's Exum. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
See, Nick, see,
Shots good
if
by
you
Ellis.
just passed to me,
Boy, if they
You
could
just
have had this
passed
kind of
me,
run
you'd be
earlier in the
tied,
game,
but
it might have
no.
made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not
Now
getting
he's gonna hold
pressured
on
as
to it.
much by the
Wow.
defense now that the game's all but finished.
how many points did you get?
And so it's Utah.
I got, you got 6. I got 16. Well, I'm telling you right now, we're never playing as the Mavs ever again. So, guys, this has been episode 1, and we will see you next time.